guys, and welcome to another one of Mark's Whiskey Ramblings. And today we are venturing out to Northern Ireland. We are going to the old Bushmills distillery. And I say old because that's the name of the distillery, but also they have this date 1608 engraved in all of their bottles and mentioned on all of their labels. But actually it is indeed one of the oldest distilleries in the world, but 1608 is not the year in which the distillery was established. It is the year in which the government granted a license to distill to two nobles in the county of Antrim, where the distillery can nowadays be found. So it may be the oldest license to distill, but it's not necessarily the oldest distillery in the world. Anyway, they have quite a beautiful range. They have quite some beautiful whiskies indeed. And today I would like to talk to you about this one, the 16-year-old Three Woods. Now the Three Woods is special because it is, as it says, matured on three. Well, it's not really matured. Well, let me put it this way. It's 16 years old, yes. It was matured for 16 years on bourbon casks on the one hand and oloroso sherry casks on the other hand. And then after those 16 years, those casks were brought together in port pipes. So that's your third wood, port pipes for the finish. And that is what this is all about. Aged 16 years, three types of wood. Now, of course, the port pipes and the oloroso sherry casks have delivered this beautiful dark golden color with a ruby sheen on it. It is distilled in, it is triple distilled. That's what I was going to say, triple distilled. It's an Irish whiskey. Most of those are indeed triple distilled, not all, but most. And also, it is bottled at a drinking strength of 40%. 40, just 40. I would have liked it to be 46, but it's bottled at 40%. Right, let's give this one a try. On the nose. Well, I get this typical malty nuttiness that I always get from Bushmills, which is very prominent on their regular 10-year-old single malt. But it's in here as well. But then you get this truckload of sweetness. Loads of banana and honey, vanilla fudge. But you also get some chocolate. Some chocolatey, nutty notes in here. Must be from the oloroso casks or the port pipes. On the palate then. The sherry and the port are kicking in. I'm getting loads of dried fruits, some red fruit as well, some coconut, some banana, some dark berries are coming through very, very, very expressively now. Dark berries, red berries as well. Some spices too. I get some cinnamon and maybe some nutmeg, but all of this is, it has to be said, it's quite soft and it's not in your face. It's quite a very soft whiskey indeed. The finish then. Well, I find the finish to be rather short to medium. Well, more to the short side actually. On red fruits still. Red fruits and some cinnamon. So that's the port pipes speaking. This is, in my opinion, a very quaffable whiskey. It's the type of bottle that I would put on the table when I've invited some friends over for a chit-chat to talk about the latest holidays or whatever. This is the type of bottle that you can put on the table, and it's so quaffable that you have to be careful, because before you know it, it will be quite empty. That's all for this Whiskey Rambling, the Bushmills 16-year-old Three Woods. Quite quaffable, quite accessible. Not really a big whiskey, but nevertheless a very quaffable card player's whiskey, let me put it that way. And that's all for this Whiskey Rambling, and I hope to see you again at one of Mark's Whiskey Ramblings real soon. And until then, may the malt be with you.